Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Doug VanVeldhuisen of Cromwell.
I've learned something in the last few months, and that is that clutter has a way of cluttering my life. Let me explain what I mean by that. My office is full. About 7 years ago, the board redid my entire office while I was on sabbatical and made it so that everything had a place. Every book had a spot in the bookshelf. My desk was clear. Everything was there. It took me 2 months just to find stuff. But boy, it didn't take me that long to find that I soon was a gatherer of things. Little gadgets that people gave me. Little knickknacks that I came across, things that I won maybe at a contest or something, but didn't take long for clutter to set in. Now, I always knew where pretty well everything was. I knew where my books were and where that certain book that I might need for this was. But what happened was, even in just my small office, is that when I would sit down to do something, I would get distracted by the clutter. Oh, I need to go pick up that pile and file that. I need to move some stuff so that I have some room over here. But I discovered it wasn't just my office. It was my home, my garage. Man, it is amazing the stuff that we can accumulate in open space, in places where there are shelves, floor space, closet room. We can fill it up with all kinds of things. But then it soon becomes clutter, and it soon becomes distracting, and it soon begins to consume me in that I've got to pick it up. And so I go and I take this clutter and I sort through it, and I put some stuff over here that I'm going to sell, and I put some stuff over here that I'm going to get rid of, and stuff I'm going to give away, and stuff. And I have all these neat piles, and then I never get around to it. And pretty soon those piles have become more piles. I think sometimes we do that in our own spiritual life. Our lives can be cluttered with a lot of good things. Books on scriptures and people of the Bible and testimonies of great men and women of God. And those are all wonderful. But pretty soon I become consumed with all those extras that I've lost track of what is most necessary, important, the Word. So instead of reading all these books, how about if I read the Word? Or instead of listening to all these wonderful tapes and videos that I find and get great wisdom and knowledge from people, how about if I just spent some time alone with the living God? See, clutter has a way of cluttering up more than just rooms, space. It has a way of cluttering our mind, distracting us, causing us to lose focus, causing us to not be so focused on God that we soon begin busy with God or godly things, but we forget about the most important thing, and that is the relationship with God. Maybe it's time for us to declutter our lives. Maybe it's time for us to just get rid of the stuff that is lying around and focus on the things that are most important.
You've been listening to Pastor Doug VanVeldhuisen of Cromwell, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.